Wairaban Kaithel women vendors continue bill protest. Will continue agitation until CA bill is withdrawn, says Wairaban women vendors leader Radheshina. And tear gas firing rock Imphal as anti-bill night protest continues amidst curfew. Hello, welcome to Times of Manipur English News. Citizenship Amendment Bill not tabled in 2019 budget session of Rajya Sabha. House adjourned sine die whether a designated committee will further discuss the feasibility of the bill or not is still uncertain. All places surrounding the bungalows of the Chief Minister and Governor have remained barricaded with a large number of police and paramilitary forces guarding them amidst indefinite curfew being imposed in Imphal West and Imphal East since Tuesday morning. Kaisampat, Thumbuthong, Yaiskul, Khoyathong and Sanjenthong have been guarded with iron barricades. The police ordered people to stay indoors using loudspeakers on the streets. No untoward incident have been reported so far. Meanwhile, a large number of people protested at Langthabal Hanbi this morning, demanding immediate release of 2 locals who were arrested by police during anti-bill protests last night. The Manipur police have been allegedly using expired tear gas canisters in controlling CA bill protests in the state, which is considered as health hazard.
Manipur police was found using expired tear gas shell to disperse protesters at Sagolban Tera during people's mass agitation against CAB yesterday. According to experts, tear gas when expired turns toxic and far more dangerous to humans and other organisms. It can cause severe pulmonary damage, and the chemical compound popularly known as the CS gas have also been known to cause significant damage to the heart and liver, as have been reported in some cases. According to experts, tear gas turns toxic on expiry, which is very dangerous to health. The tear gas can cause permanent blindness, chemical burns, miscarriages, seizures, and even death if the canister hit the person directly. Outdated pyrotechnic items, which include tear gas, are considered hazardous waste as per the Resource Conservation and Recovery Act of 1976, and disposal of these items must be done in accordance with Environment Protection Agency waste management regulations. All commercial munitions, which include tear gas, after expiry date are no longer guaranteed to function as designated. Using outdated ammunition are prohibited under law and open a liability on the operator. Similar incident had occurred in past as well. However, the matter was never investigated.
People continue anti-bill protests all over Manipur last night amidst curfew imposed by the government. Police resorted to firing tear gas canisters to control protesters in different parts of Imphal. Massive torch rally was taken out last night near Tidim Road, Kwakathel Bazaar and Segar Road, Thaudabhabok Leikai. Police fired several rounds of tear gas canisters to disperse the protesters, during which 2 protesters were injured. They were rushed to RIMS.
Okay.
Sagolban witnessed anti-bill protests at Tera Bazaar and Moirang Lerak, where the police fired tear gas canisters to control them. The protests continued till 11 p.m. In Sagolban area, police detained several protesters who were allegedly beaten up and forced to remove half-burnt tires and rocks piled up on the streets. Anti-bill torch rally was carried out in Whitehorn area within Imphal East last night.
Tangdu Letaba, Manipurgi, Kogi Praza Singda, North Iski, Amasung Baratki, Upon Basida Hariba, Ekasi, Hosik Panbiriba, Kogi NDA, BJP, Sarkar Asina, withdraw, Tobiri of Hauba, Ekoi, Hanbalatana, Kongjang Asi, Sangsinba, Amasung Sangsinmina Habasi, Lamdam Asomda Lebiriba, Club Organization Mara Pabi, Koi Kutumaki, Koi Lengraba Amatoiba, Warep Oina, Koi Hariba Kongjang Asi, Sangsinbani.
A sit-in protest was held at the Limajam Community Hall to condemn CA bill till that night. Torch rally was staged by locals on the stretch of Imphal Ukhrul Road from Kurai Lamlong Bazaar to Kumidok. People protesting against CA bill along Tidium line met several passengers who arrived from different states at Imphal Tulihil Airport to put up in the airport complex yesterday. Later, security forces transported the passengers to their destinations. Some businessmen and shopkeepers have started taking due advantage of the curfew and CAB agitation. The price of betel and betel nuts has shot up to 25 rupees per serving. According to some shopkeepers, wholesale dealers have hiked the price of betel and betel nut, taking advantage of the curfew and agitation, it is reported. And before we wind up the top stories once again, Citizenship Amendment Bill not tabled in 2019 budget session of Rajya Sabha, House adjourned sine die. Raj Bhavan Chief Minister's bungalow residence of BJP leaders remain barricaded. Manipur police found using expired tear gas cells to disperse CA bill protesters. Kwairaman Kaithel women vendors continue bill protest. Will continue agitation until CA bill is withdrawn, says Kwairaman women's vendor leader Radheshna. And tear gas firing rocks Imphal as anti-bill night protest continues amidst curfew. That's all for now. Stay tuned to Times of Manipur.